honestly, she built her entire platform off of stealing my content. The only reason I didn't say anything is because she was spreading my message further. So I said, fuck it. Because my message coming out of her mouth is better received by the masses and a wider audience because of her appearance. So I was like, fuck it. If she's going to spread my message further and further to more people and my message is better received when it's coming out of her mouth, I'm not going to sink the ship because I can't be captain. I'm not bigger than the program. It's important, right? And because anytime I bring things like this up, people gaslight me and accuse me of lying and bully me and don't believe me. So I said, fuck it, I might as well just stay quiet. But I knew eventually her mask would slip, and I'm really gonna delve into the nefariousness of her video. But yeah, she's just a grifter. She doesn't mean anything she's saying because she's copying content, just like YV Edit, just like Flawed Villain. And she still follows those grifters who she knows copies me, because her, Flawed Villain, and YV Edit have all been copying me from the jump. Before YV Edit started stealing my content, she was making Get Ready With Me's and talking about getting princess treatment on her older videos. She probably deleted them now because I already made a video about this last year about her copying me, and I blocked her. Cecilia Regina, people already gaslit me and don't believe me about that, so there's no point in even talking about that. Because people say, who are you? Why would anyone copy you? So there's no point in even saying anything, right? And she made her platform 2 years after mine. So she started following me and stealing all my content. She created her page 2 years after mine, so it's not really that hard to believe. Her and Flawed Villain, she still follows all of them, shares their video, and yet while stealing all my content and making a platform off of it and making money off of it, she doesn't share or like almost any of my content. But anyway, nonetheless, she's a fucking grifter. All these fake woman empowerment TikTok grifters, they all stick together. They're all friends on here. They all work together to make the bag. But in the video, she said that her and her man saw a woman broke down in a car on the side of the road and pulled over to help her, which sounds sus already. Like, that sounds like a serial unaliver or a trafficker, because why would you pull over to help a stranger on the side of the road that you don't even know? That could be dangerous, right? And as a woman that has driven for years, decade, and had multiple cars broken down the side of the road by myself, if Queen and her imaginary man that she made up, because I know that never happened and she's lying, but if that did happen, if she did pull up with her man on the side of the road to help me on the side of the road and I'm alone and broken down, I would think they're traffickers or serial unalivers. I would decline their help, because 9 times out of 10, you're a predator and you're a trafficker and a recruiter and you're preying on vulnerable women who need help. That's what abusers do, right? Like, they scope out and target vulnerable women who need help. And a PIMP and a trafficker is just a provider, right? They like to provide for multiple women. And the average woman is not going to want her man to seek out and help strange women. Unless, of course, her man is a PIMP and so is she. Unless they're both PIMPs and traffickers. Or, her man is a PIMP and she's trying to help him recruit prey, trying to help him recruit girls. And of course, you're going to target vulnerable girls who need help for him to provide. Like, she sounds like a female trafficker and a recruiter. Like Princella, she sounds like a female PIMP. It sounds like your man or the men you get with our PIMPs and you're a 304, or a perpetual side piece. Like, you're clearly a perpetual side piece mistress. Like, you like to fuck with married men, right? Probably a 304 because you're probably getting money for it, right? We can tell. But yeah, if you are letting your man provide for random strange women who need help and need to be provided for, you're a pimp. And your man is a PIMP and you're a recruiter and you're helping him recruit girls. That's what that is. You're a fucking trafficker. That's what it sounds like. Or a recruiter. Right? Only a female who is helping her PIMP man recruit women is okay with her man providing and helping random women in need. Strangers. Female strangers. It's giving you're actually a female trafficker and a recruiter. that helps her man scope out vulnerable female targets as prey. That's what it's giving. No average woman is telling her man to pull over at the side of the road to help a random woman. Only predators do that. Serial unalivers, Ted Bundys, like no average person in general, no man or woman is going to pull over the side of the road to help a stranger because it's dangerous and it's weird, right? Only predators really do stuff like that. It's not normal to do that, right? Unless the person is like waving for help, but even then you don't know if that person is a serial unaliver or a trafficker and they're only pulled over the side of the road to get you, right? So that story not only sounds fake, but it's predatory. Like, you don't sound like a hero, you don't sound like a girl's girl, you don't sound like a feminist, you don't sound like a fucking savior. You sound like a pimp or a serial unaliver. Because all I know is I'm broke down on the side of the road with my car, as I've been many times. I've been broken down on the side of the road. And I call a professional to help me, right? Like a tow truck and stuff. Like, I'll call professionals. Unless I'm waving on the side of the road asking desperately for help. If random strangers pull up to quote unquote help me, if a woman like her were to pull up with her man and say, oh, my man wants to help you, you are sus. I'm not trusting you. I don't want two strangers pulling over this. I don't want a random woman and her man pulling over the side of the road to help me. That's sus. That's suspicious. That's weird. It's giving trafficker. It's giving your recruiting. All I know is I don't want anyone's man or husband providing for me and helping me anyway. That's weird. That's sus and that's predatory. That's not normal. It's not normal for someone to want their man or their husband or their baby father, whoever they're with, to provide and help for a strange woman that they don't even know. That is predatory behavior. It is not normal. And no, it's not giving girls girl and superhero and Jesus Christ and you're just a fucking savior. No. I can't tell you how many women have tried to recruit me under the guise of their man helping me. Oh, my man can help you. Oh, my man. The whole time they're trying to recruit me, right? Like, anytime a woman wants her man to help you or be nice to you, that is a red flag. The whole time they were plotting on me either because they wanted me to be a part of their polycube, they wanted me to be a part of their poly relationship, which essentially is just pimping anyway. They wanted to recruit me for a threesome, right? Or they want me to be trafficked. Like, they want me to on their stable. They want me on their team, right? I've actually dealt with this where a woman would be like, oh, like, my man can do that, or you can stay here with me, my man, we have an extra room. Like, I've literally had women who are with predatory men who were used to help prey on me under the guise of, we can help you, we can provide for you. It's predatory. It's not normal. I don't want your man or your husband helping me. That's weird. You're weird. It's not normal for a woman and her man to approach you and want to just help you. Or for a woman to just want her man to provide for and help multiple women. Like, unless she's a trafficker and a recruiter and her man is a PIMP, like, that's what it's giving, okay? Like, she sounds like another female PIMP, just like Princella, like I've been saying. And even in her other videos, she has made past videos where she said that she's looking for a wife to spoil. Like, it's giving groomer, predator, and recruiter. But you're just a female. That's why you're bashing that woman for her attractiveness and being disrespectful. Because she noticed those two pick-me girls were trying to be funny and passive-aggressive by asking her husband out of everybody in the store to help her, which we know is weird. That's weird behavior. And she's actually married to that man, and she's not trying to help him recruit other women to be a part of their polycube or to be a predator, right? It's not normal. The average woman or man, vice versa, nobody really wants their partner to just go out of their way to be providing for the opposite sex for no reason, right? It goes both ways in a relationship. When you actually love and care about somebody, right? And you're not actually just trying to recruit people or search for supply or prey, right? When you're not targeting people, right? But I don't even want a woman's man or husband providing or helping me anyway. You're fucking weird.